This is so scary. Hello friends, hi, my name is Lucy. This is my first YouTube video and this is going to be a review of the book Acts of Desperation. Can I show that? I can't show that actually. It's gonna be a review of the book Acts of Desperation. This was my January book of the month. I told myself that for the new year that I was going to start reading more, so this is my first book that I picked up for this month. I am not a big reader, like at all. Like I just don't read at all. I don't know, I wanted to start making my mind actually work. So I just thought, hey, let's get a new hobby. Let's start to read because people enjoy reading and I want to enjoy reading too. So I started this book, I think January 3rd and I finished it January 7th. It's only 279 pages. Not that long, honestly. It was really easy to get through. Honestly, when a chapter is extremely long, I do not want to read it. These were nice and short. I like them very much.
How do you say it? Kieran.
So what? Okay, I wanted to look this up before I started like talking. The guy that she likes in this book, her boyfriend, his name is Kieran. I thought it was Syrian this entire time. Like I've been thinking it was like, you know how they have Cillian Murphy? I thought it was Syrian. Why did I think that? I have no idea. Because it's not even spelled that way, honestly. Now that I'm looking at it, this makes sense. Like Kieran makes sense. In this book, we follow a female MC who is like literally so obsessed with her boyfriend. She cannot live, breathe, do anything without thinking of this man. It's actually so insane. You know, I love books about people who are in love with their partner. Like if that person is like so obsessed to the point they cannot function without their partner, I'm like, oh my God. Why do I kind of like that? No, I understand. I like a little obsessive, toxic love. I shouldn't, but I really do like it. First of all, the female MC has no name. We don't know her name. I only figured it out when I was trying to write my review and like do my like bullet points for this video. I was like, what is her name? So I looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, she definitely is unnamed. So I'm just gonna call her the FMC. But the FMC is literally so obsessed. Her boyfriend's name is Kieran. Ooh, what did Kieran do today? Ooh, what is Kieran thinking? Ooh, did Kieran fart today? Like she is literally Kieran obsessed. Like she is all about Kieran. I heart whatever shirt, she would have an I Heart Kieran shirt and walk around with I Heart Kieran hat, I Heart Kieran pants. Like I bet she would have that because she literally lived, breathed, smoked, drank, thought only Kieran. Like a real yearner. Honestly, I dig it. I love it a lot, but like it gets to a point where you're like, babe, like you are way too in the Kieran pool. I get you, but like I don't get you. Like I get you. Girl who lets her man down, okay? Does he like her back? He is literally the worst guy ever. So terrible. Literally the worst. I have to say I hate Kieran. Hate is a very strong word. I hate Kieran. Reading this book, there were so many times where I'm just like, oh, he is miserable. Oh, he is terrible. Oh, he is lame. Like I do not like this man at all. She loves him so much and is willing to do so much for him. Like there's a point in the book where they move in together and she is just doing everything that she can to make him love her just like she loves him. Cooking, she's cleaning, she is doing his laundry, folding his clothes, buying him stuff. She's literally being like a housewife, doing wife duties as a girlfriend because she wants him to need her and love her and see her as like his prized possession, just like how she sees him. But he don't care at all. He pretty much is just like, hey, like she does this stuff for me, cool. Like he don't care. That's what really sucks about this because she is doing so much and he is doing so little. Even though like he does do some stuff for her, it never gets to the point where he's doing what she is doing for him. Absurd. Really insane. And it's just like so sad to see, honestly, because like there are people out there who really think that if they do all these things for a man, they're gonna fall in love with them. Open your eyes. And I feel so bad for her because he just wasted so much of her time. Low-key, she wasted his time too, so no. There was times that he did do a lot of nice things for her. He was very nice to her, but like also many times he needed his head in the dirt. He needed to get jumped. He needed to get beaten real bad because the way that he was treating that girl, baby, And there are so many times during this book where I'm just like, he needs to go to therapy. Like he need to get checked out for real because the way that he's acting, like it was too much. I couldn't do it. Something that I really hated so when she would cry, and she cried a lot, like she was very emotional, she cried a lot. When she would cry, he was so disgusted with her. He was repulsed by crying. So imagine having a very emotional girlfriend who cries over a lot of stuff. Even if you are repulsed by crying, if you have a partner, you need to console them. What do you mean that when you would cry, he would scoff and turn away from you? Are you serious? Strange. What do you mean you as a man, you see your girlfriend crying and you don't feel anything? You should be heartbroken. Your world should shatter. Reading more and more about him, I was like, how can you treat somebody that you claim to love like actual garbage? In the book, like, what is it? Like, he wanted her to stop drinking, and he printed out articles about how women got cancer from drinking, and I was like, hello? Like, why would you do that? It was really terrible too. He was like, oh, drinking is so bad for your health, and then he would go around and smoke. Okay. You actually even like her for real? I don't think he did. Dang, at least pretend. You know, but honestly, I do understand why she did stay and why she was with him for so long. Growing up, like, always feeling so alone and feeling like you are not worthy enough for anything and feeling just like trash is just like the worst feeling ever. So it's like when you finally have something good and someone who treats you well most time, keep on to that and just keep it under your grasp for as long as you can. Like, she definitely did see it as not right behavior, and she realized like, oh yeah, not how someone should be treated, but she still stayed anyway. And I just think that she wanted those good times to be good times always, even if there were always those bad times. She thought that maybe eventually if she did all these things for him that he would somehow magically just like flip, but like it never happened. It didn't happen. It was just like really upsetting to see how she put him on a pedestal and like made him seem like he was the best thing ever, and then centered her life around him for so long. He never did that for her. She put him up here on this big pedestal, and then she was down here on a pizza box. He was always gonna have her down here below him. Like, he definitely did see her as someone who was lower than him. It's just so upsetting to see. We do eventually have to hear from Kieran about how his first love had stomped on his heart and cheated on him over and over and over again, and basically just ruined his trust, the toxic man that he is, just because of how his love treated him. I was thinking that, oh my god, if I was unhealed from my last relationship, I would not want to go into another one. But if I did go to another one, like, I would want to at least try and work through what I'm doing, because he literally, I feel like he wasn't even working to like try and help himself in any way of like trying to get over that. Because you know what he was doing when he was with his girl, with the female MC? Talking to his ex. He was still emailing his ex-girlfriend, his first love. He was emailing her literally every single day. Poems that he was writing about her, aka his ex-girlfriend. They were talking every day. I was like, are you serious? Are you crazy? This girl stayed. She stayed with him. If I found this out, girl, I would have been out that door. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's how you know she was in love. Blinded more so, but like, she loved this dude. That is emotional and mental cheating. And she stayed. Okay, girl, what up? Do you? Go ahead, you do you. In the end, she does cheat on him, literally, mentally, emotionally, physically. Like, she does a whole entire 180, kicks that pedestal from right underneath his feet. Like, she does not care about him anymore. I have a note in here at page 95 that she couldn't identify a single thing in her life that she wouldn't sacrifice, and an instant or any place that she would not go for him. And then she literally goes from saying that to literally despising him. Like, imagine like literally being so in love. Like, this man is like your everything. You would do anything for him. You would love him so much. To having sex with him made me feel ill and psychotic. I was like, oh my gosh, why would she say this? She literally says, oh, I'm disgusted by him. I was like, oh, wow. And honestly, I wanted to be on her team so badly. Like, I wanted to like her so much. In the beginning, I was fully on her team. I was like, yeah, she needs to leave this guy. She needs to get out of this relationship. I want better for her so badly. Once it got to the parts where she was cheating on him and just not even caring, I just was like, why are you low-key like worse than him now? What I really wish that had happened was she had broken up with him and then gotten with someone else that made her feel happier. I wanted that to happen so badly, but instead, like, she just kept cheating and cheating and cheating and cheating over and over and over again. I just, like, whenever I like read about her cheating, I was like, girl, like, I hate this. I'm all for women taking revenge on their like partners. Like, someone does you wrong, like, yeah, get revenge, honestly. But I'm more like, get him jump, light his car on fire, you know, break all his windows. Like, cheating is just like, it's lame. Like, I know she's not doing it for revenge. She's just doing it for her own self-pleasure. But like, you couldn't have just like left him first. Like, you knew you were unhappy. You knew you didn't want him no more. Why didn't you just leave him and then do all that? When they break up, she comes home, he opens the door. She's like, oh, I want to break up. Bro, you should have been done this. You catching flights to go other places to do a little sneaky link. At 25, you doing sneaky links? Are we serious? You can argue, yes, technically Kieran was cheating on her first, emotionally and mentally, with his ex. But like, for you to do it, when he did it, it was lame. When you do it, it's even lamer. I do unfortunately see myself in these characters, not the cheating part. With the female MC, I'm just like, me 5 years ago, like when I was like 19, I think, I definitely let guys just like walk over me. Now that I'm 24, I know my worth. I know what I want in my life, and I know it's not someone who wants to walk over me. It just means terribly. Like, I don't want that for myself. I have a great boyfriend now. We are so balanced, and we both reciprocate each other's love. It's a melody, a peace, an awesomeness to it. Not this. This they got going on, that wasn't love at all. That was, I don't even know what to call it. It was just, ugh. But like, low key, I see myself in Kieran a little bit. I'm not gonna say what parts, but just know I will be going to therapy this year. In the end, I wanted her to get to the point of like finding some sort of healing and have a happy ending. And like, yes, in the end, her cheating was like her thrill, her excitement, her happiness. But like, she was still with Kieran. Like, they were still together. Even after she's cheated, like, she still thought about Kieran, having to go home to Kieran, and like, he was still in the back of her mind. Like, she still was thinking about him. I wanted her to be able to like leave him and be like, I'm free, I'm with somebody else that actually treats me better, or at least just like be single, and like what she was doing before, and just being around other guys. Also, in the end, she is living in Greece, right? She has an old friend come over. And they end up sleeping together even though she didn't want to, and it just pissed me clean off. Oh my gosh, my note in the book literally says, girl, how did we get here? I thought we were gonna heal from this. And like, this is literally 5-6 months into the future. Like, I was thinking, oh, this girl's gonna go and she's gonna go on a self-healing journey, find herself, find something to occupy her mind. Like, why is man in your bed? Why did you just give it up to him even though you didn't want to? Like, where is the self-improvement? I wanted it so badly, but it was just not there. Me literally like this. Like, what now? Like, girl, I really wanted like break up, find a new guy, have him treat her better, her finally being like, this is love, this is happiness, this is me finally in a good state of mind. But like, we got to the point where it's just like, okay, she's like more so content. And I hate content. I don't want no content. I want happiness. I like, content is settling, and we don't settle. We do not settle. We want clear cut happiness. I do have to put in some mentions though, from it's like 2 of my favorite lines from this book. Page 132 says, I was in love and so I was insane. You know what, girl? Hell yeah, I get you. I'm gonna use that honestly because I really like that. Page 62, it says her coworkers are passing around chocolates, right? They're like, oh, here, have some. And she's like, no, I'm okay. And she literally says, I would rather shit in front of them than eat chocolate in front of them. Girl, it's a little bit dramatic, but like, hey, whatever, okay. Overall, it was a really good book. I was entertained a lot. I was angered a lot. So many emotions, so many negative feelings, honestly. What can you do? What can you do? A really good book though. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 stars out of 5. Only because of the ending. I did not like the ending. I hate content. No more content. We need happy endings. Even though I know happy endings do not happen in all books, but I want a happy ending for her because she deserved it. Honestly, in the end, no, she didn't. It's whatever. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little review. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. Love to hear about it. If you read the book also, I want to know what you think. Thank you for watching again. My name is Lucy. Until next time, bye-bye.